Hi, this is my electric supercharge project. A while back on a tuning forum, there was someone claiming that one of these electric eBay superchargers gained about 50 horsepower. I had never heard of them before, so I checked eBay out and I found that it was a 3-inch fan powered by a 200 watt motor. That was about the biggest one I could find. So I did some calculations, and to boost a 140 horsepower car to 200 would take about 10 kilowatt of power. So clearly the eBay electric supercharger wouldn't be sufficient. I don't think it could produce any boost anyway, and if it did, it'd have to produce about 8 psi. So I started this project to see what I could do to make it possible. So the first thing I did was I sourced a 4000 watt motor. I machined a motor housing, a motor mount, and then this housing to hold the fan blades. So the idea was that I could make a modular system, so I could have 4000, 8000, 12,000 watt of power if I needed. So originally I wanted to machine some fan blades out of metal, but I didn't have CAM software, and to program something like this manually would take a long time, especially if it doesn't work. So I chose to 3D print these. So I went through lots of different designs. I chose to go with a 2-stage design, so there would be 2 stationary fan blades and 2 that would spin. So hopefully one stage would boost it 4 psi and the next stage 8 psi. The motor inside this would spin at about 60,000 RPM, which is twice what the eBay ones are capable of. I originally was going to make a motor controller, so I machined this down to place transistors on here, but to save time I cheated and got an ESC. To control the speed I use a servo simulator, and to power the motor I use 2 lithium polymer batteries, 12 cells in total, so about 50 volt on a full charge. Here's my boost gauge. The noise in the background is just the power supply. So as you can see, it produces no boost at all. So I'm going to see if I can take this up to full speed to see if I can produce any boost. So as you can see, I produced about half a psi, which again is a long way off 8 psi, and this is simply because I don't have enough stages, and to make enough stages this thing is going to be huge. So really a fan blade is no good for pressure, only flow. I decided to scrap this project because it's clearly not going to be possible unless I have like a 200,000 RPM motor. I'm never going to achieve any boost. So I chose to go with a turbo impeller. Again, I chose to just 3D print everything just out of convenience, because again a turbo impeller would have to spin at about 150,000 RPM, so I'd have to scale these impellers up to produce more boost. So I came up with this design. So I embolted this, and this section would bolt onto here. It would draw air through, straight out of the back through the motor to cool it. And with this I managed about 3 psi. So I'm on the right track. I'm not going to show this working just because you'll see in the next video I scale this up and use a twin impeller design. So if you want to see more videos like this, check out my channel, subscribe, consider donating. If you want to see more details on the project, then check my website in the description below. And thanks for watching, and see you next time.